Hello, hello again, friends industrialists. We are back with Rise of Industry 2 demo, and moving along, we have actually we have three investors, and we still need to complete any of the goals for our new investors from, I believe this is from Series B, I assume. Yeah, we're in order to raise Series B, you need to satisfy these obligations. So we raised some Series A. Okay, sure, we got a way to go then. So pretty good for a demo. Okay, a couple of things actually. Last time we were trying to find a place for. Basically, what I wanted to do was build our wires from carbon steel, and to do that, it would require making plastic, which we can do from natural gas, which we are getting from our cokery, which is currently taking in coal, makes some coke and some gas. Now, there was a problem with unlocking the technology for it, but the developers are super responsive right now, and the version I am on, by the time you watch this video, this probably will change, but I'm on 8.3, and it currently requires a little script edit. So if you care about that, I can put it in the description, but regardless, the good news is what it means, if you just came from the last video, is I can actually now, if I want to make plastic, we're going to make plastic from natural gas, and we can see now that I can now acquire that technology, which I could not before. So we did end up sending the gas over to our turbine plant here for some extra electricity, but I can always reroute it, which is what I am probably going to do, because, yeah, we want to get into making wires. I want to do the wires before we do glass. I like the idea of just continuing on anything that's using the steel we are already in the middle of, and obviously utilizing byproducts we're already making. Let's have a quick look. How's our resource looking? So this isn't necessarily... So actually, I haven't gone over this chart, but what you can see here is how much we actually have in storage across all resources. How many of them have deliveries set up? So generally, if you're making a resource, you want to be delivering it somewhere. So if you're not, then this should warn you that you're going to overstock. It's not foolproof because we could be producing it in many different places and not delivering it everywhere. And this is contracts. So this is saying how much are we actually selling. I guess and or buying. Here we're only buying chrome ore. Chrome ore actually has a good point. We are buying it right now, and we'd love to be mining it if we can actually find a source. I believe we do not yet have a source. Got a lot of money. Maybe it's worth doing one more. So here's a mineral deposit found. I think we might be buying this. A nice big lot as well. Kind of a lot of lots down here. As well, but yeah, as I said, it's a really big map. You can go all the way over to the city. It's pretty cool. I don't know if we're going to need to do that, but we will see. But for now, yeah, let's since we know there's some minerals over here, I think I want to check this out. So quite expensive, but I think the gain here will be if we can find that chrome ore, because we are currently paying 8 grand for 32 of it, and 8 for 32, so about four grand a ton. So I'd love to not have to pay 4 grand a ton for that. And increase our profit on our stainless steel, because we are currently consuming, so every 2 we make, we're spending 4 grand on it. So there you go. And we'll probably want to up this production, although the odds, I believe that is a goal. Yeah, we need to. So we're only doing 96, not 100, unless that does actually increase. But otherwise, we're going to have to increase. And generally, I think increasing just... I mean, I suppose we could do just one more production. Yeah, and this, of course, requires going through the whole list here. So Coke, I think we're fine on. We're making 4 Coke. Yeah, okay, so we would need another Coke production, another Coke works. Chrome ore we're definitely fine on because we're buying more than that. And then iron ore, in fact, we're probably going to start overloading on it, but not too bad right now. And then iron, we're also probably overproducing. Let's see how much. I mean, you know, we do have 400 tons of it. I mean, generally, I'd like to see all of these numbers, you know, I guess in the 200 range. I mean, maybe not the liquid. It's a different measurement. But, you know, you don't really want a stockpile, a large stockpile. You want to be consuming it in time. So, yeah, what have we got in? Okay, a lot of backed up carbon steel there, actually. Which would suggest we're not selling enough. However, that's also okay for now because the carbon steel is going to go into our wire production. Okay, so enough chit chat. Let's get our wire production up. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's see. Is that going to require a new complex we have yet to see? We want to make wires, steel wires, in a wire factory. We have the technology. Sometimes that back button works, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, I see. It's sort of, it goes back within technologies, but if I go back to resources, I see. Okay. So the back button doesn't take you to the tab you're on. Okay, so we want well, this is to make plastic, but okay, to make wires, we want a wire factory. Wire factory happens in a metallurgy complex. Makes sense. Okay, so we have one complex, but actually we have two metallurgies. Technically, we could go into wire production right here. We have space. I mean, I'd love to, given that obviously that would also require bringing in more resources. So, man, you almost what I wish I could do is have these kind of as windows and have them up separately, so I can kind of just keep an eye on everything. Okay, so wires need carbon steel, chrome, and plastic, but stainless steel needs chrome and iron. Yeah, so it's the only thing it shares is chrome. We'd have to then ship in iron, and we'd have to ship in 2 new resources. So, you know, what's the downside? I mean, we do have some, well, wanted to keep that clear in case we want to mine this. So we have a spot up here. We have a little more room over here. Is that ours? Yeah, this is ours. So maybe we just do another metallurgy complex. The funny thing is that, like, the downside of a complex, I mean, other than, you know, you want to kind of, you don't want to be underutilizing utilities, but the downside of the complex otherwise is not much. I mean, a complex, you know, the complex building only uses a tiny bit of electricity. I guess it probably has, the complex doesn't show me how many employees the complex itself has, like the complex office. Yeah, because this is the central office, it doesn't say. So, I mean, what's the downside of complex other than using up space? And the plus side is that every complex actually generates research for us. So, I think I'm gonna, yeah, keep with the specialization. So let's make, and actually, I guess before, look at me once again getting distracted. So, I think we want to make our wire. Yeah, so we're using the metallurgy to make wire. So let's just go ahead and I'm just going to put that in right next to it. I'm going to do that, leave the gap again. And, you know, we might buy this lot. Our VP is off buying that other lot for now. So yeah, okay. So we'll leave that gap. I like the idea of leaving the gap next to it. Makes room for a road, etc. Yeah, because then that, road can be in there. It just kind of gives room. But let's have the road over on this side. Sure. And then for now, might as well connect it. Let's keep this even though we really don't have our complexes very even, do we? But whatever. Okay. And let's go ahead and name that. So that's going to be our wire. Call it steel wire. Wire is easier. I don't know what color that would be, probably gray as well. Like I said, doesn't really matter there. Okay, so that'll make our wire, and that's going to be made. So that's going to need to bring in our carbon steel, which is relatively close. Again, we could conveyor over the steel, but I'm just going to live with, lots of trucks. Unless there's ever an issue with this traffic, I don't think it's going to matter. It's a little more expensive. Okay, so we'll truck in the steel, and then we're going to need to bring in our gas. Interesting thing here is we could. So I've also discovered you can truck the gas, but there is a pipeline too, which I assume is cheaper to run. So we could pipe that directly over from the producer there. So we'll probably do that. And so that's our gas and our steel. What else did it need? Is it the chromium? Is that what it needed? Yeah, the chrome. So the chrome is being bought right now, so that'll just come in from there too. Okay. Okay, so let's keep building this. So we'll set up our usual utilities. And I didn't leave a gap there. Oh, but it is coming down. Nice. Okay. So we'll send that in there. And I assume it needs water. Some of them don't. This one does, definitely. You know what else? Before... So this uses 1200 and 1000. Yeah, that's fine. I am actually, our tech is, since now we are getting all the research, I'm going to upgrade these transformers as well. So next time we do need to increase our transformer, I think that's the way to go. Okay, so let's go ahead and set up the access road. I'm going to put it around the edge here, edge-ish. Because, yeah, I mean, it feels like you don't really want a lot of internal roads. Yeah. Okay, and then, so that's our utilities. Let's go ahead and get those hooked up. And our water. Okay, and then of course we need to bring in our raw materials. So we're gonna be bringing in both industrial and mineral products, of course. And we'll do the same thing. We'll send these guys over to the edge. Yeah. Okay. Hook you up. Okay. And then so I'm just gonna, yeah, set up our loaders on one road here. Yeah, why not? Okay. Hook those up to the road. And the internal roads. Okay. And then we'll actually put in our factory. And as usual, we want to, let's have a look at this. So it makes 4 crates of wires. They want us doing 12, so we want 3 of these. Okay. Sure. 3 of these. That needs 1 drum of plastic. So how? We haven't really looked at the plastics since we only just got that. Oh, okay, cool. So we make 4 with 80 natural gas. And how much natural gas are we producing? Yeah, we're producing 80. Okay, all right. Well, we've got the raws we need. So okay, so let's go ahead and just need to build that just to see the info. But actually, there might be a spot for it. I don't know. Yeah. So usual thing. We want to make enough room. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. All right. So we want 3 of them. Okay. All right. Okay, so that should be everything for wire. I'm going to unpause, let that start its work. And then once the loading bays are in, we'll set up the deliveries. All right. Met another goal. Oh, first goal. Oh, okay, so we are making 100 coils then, even though we only have the 2 factories. I'm fine with that. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's just get wires going. All right. Just want to keep an eye on. See, this is slowly getting full, the solid products. So yeah, we are going to need the incinerator for that, for the electricity, which actually works out fine since we're about to shut down. Actually, it doesn't even look like the gas plant is using any electricity right now. But that's going to change soon. We're about to bring in a lot more consumption. All right, we got our land. So sounds good. Let's go have a look. What did we find? Copper. Okay. Yeah. I mean, so obviously, I mean, it's cool. The map is set up that we could have gone with copper wire, which is probably the more traditional. But yeah, so we found copper, and but we're going with the stainless steel, I think. I guess we can always switch it over. Yeah, I don't know. I should also probably check. Chrome ore. You've not yet located deposits. So there is chrome ore on this map somewhere. I mean, we can keep kind of hunting it down and spending money. So this one says there's a deposit likely in the neighboring lot, which, I mean, we know there's one in this neighboring lot. So I don't know if it means that one, or if, you know, it'll find one in one of these as well. Yeah. Empty, empty. Oh, this is interesting. How much is that? That's a lot. Yeah, it's big. Just because I think if you'd got that, it would survey these 3 as well. But I don't think we can just go willy-nilly spending. I think we'll just eat that cost on chromium for now, and not in a rush. I don't want to get too crazy on the costs. Let's get our wires up and running at least, and selling them, and that way. Actually, yeah, so while that's being worked on, there's the whole wires thing. So, where's wires? Wires, tires. What am I missing? Not any. I want wires. How funny. You can't have a contract to start selling wires, but I can't filter by wires. Am I just blind? Be nice if there was a search, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, I don't have to click on every one of these, but interesting. Okay. Noise, noise, noise. What do you want? Oh. So the chrome ore. Another buyer is unable to accept delivery. Oh, so they're offering to sell us more chrome ore. double it. I mean, I don't know if we can consume it all. It increases the relationship points. It's only one delivery. Sure, I'll take it. I mean, can sell it again. Okay, so let's try and. So if I was to try and sell some wire, see, there's the wires. It's a weird one. I want to sell it. No, do not know of anyone who can offer wires. Fascinating. How am I going to sell wires? And last time I searched these contracts, or I searched the companies, and I was able to filter by wires. Maybe when we have a wire production up, it's gonna alphabetical. Yeah, there is no wires there. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Can I hit that? No, I have to click every single one. Okay. Well, I know it's the people I don't know. It's someone I don't know. So I'm just looking for businesses involved with wires. I mean, I assume the reason that maybe we have to. Oh, there it is. There's wires, Flamingo. Why couldn't I? Why can't I filter by this? Okay. Maybe I'll report that to Dev 2. Okay, so I have a lot of influence with him. He's one of our managers. So what I want you to do is introduce me. Influence cost 15. Yeah, ask for an introduction. And I want you to introduce me, yeah, someone who knows wires. So all of these. Oh, okay. Well, at least you can see it here. So sure, intro me to this guy. All right, Samuel Barron. Let's go for lunch. All right. And then now we should be able to set up a contract to sell, I don't know, sell wires. Let's see, sell wires. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. And yeah, so I can do it with this one, but we'll see how much we're making. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that. See, it's a 14 grand payment for, well, I guess, yeah, because he said I have to take double the ore. You know, I don't know. Why not just, do we need to increase our storage? This is 90% full. This is 72% full. I feel like over time this is going to get, I mean, what's the harm? It doesn't cost too much. Let's just build one more storage. I just don't want to get in some accidental. There we go. So an extra storage in here. Let's jam. Oh, sure. Okay. Internal road. All right. Just in case, especially since we're taking extra deliveries now. Yeah, you're still growing. Just so that that doesn't back up. Ooh. Oh yeah, we need to actually start. See, we're using this plant and actually power. So what can we do about extra power? I think this is, I'm gonna. Do we have the money? Let's see. We are going to now. Let's see if we just go ahead and set up that incinerator. That's not how we search for it apparently. Byproducts. All right, solid byproducts. Turn it into electricity with the incinerator. 990. We have the research. Nice. Incinerator. All right. So now, there's our incinerator. 38 grand. I'm okay with that. Uses water, which we're not bringing in yet, so we'll need to get that. Okay. And I'll throw you here. Or maybe here. Where's the power and stuff's coming in there? Looks like we have an internal road running here, so... Oh no, that's an external road. Yeah, okay, so... Okay. And, oh, and that's the power connector, though. We have power over this side. Maybe we'll put it... Let's go over here maybe then. Okay. Let's get the power going first, then we can figure out the road. There we go. And then the road, see, I think that's gonna, yeah, that messes that up, so that's fine. Let's just run it. I don't think you're gonna be able to fit much there, but that's fine. Let's run it out to here. Okay. Yeah, so I like the idea of getting some more, because we definitely, and we're probably, honestly, there's probably some backup. So there's 686 tons. Yes, there's 200 tons of byproducts sitting somewhere. I'm not sure how best to find it, because this doesn't really tell us production. It tells us production, but yeah. Oh, maybe this? No. Oh, there we go. Byproducts. Here we go. So stored. Okay. No, it's maybe we are delivering. There's a little bit of storage here and here. So actually, I don't know if we have. We need to check if we're delivering this byproduct. But yeah. So you know, I think hopefully we'll be able to incinerate. You know, we won't. I don't want the electricity to. Yeah. So he's running out of gas. Am I sending too much gas? I probably am. Oh yeah, I'm sending way too much. And so maybe it's just, so like, it's interesting because it's overproducing. Either way, I don't think this is the place. I'm gonna actually just turn this off entirely, for now. And let's stop sending the gas there. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, that's about 4 days worth of gas. So, yeah, because we're going to need to send it over this way anyway. And yeah, so I'd like to see this once this gets built. Hopefully that'll take care. If anything, actually, I'm going to let's move this up to the first in the queue. Because, and maybe we pause him. Okay, and then we'll resume him. And so he should be next in queue. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, so this burns 4 a day. I gotta assume we're making 4 a day by now. It's about half a ton per production thing. So we've got enough production up. So that should give us a constant supply of more electricity as well. It's only about 4. What was this turbine? It's significantly less. Significantly less. Okay, so fine. We might have to buy more power. I don't know. Because yeah, this is definitely going to start consuming more. But let's just get to it. So actually, that's a good point. This needs 12, 12, 12, and we only put in enough for 24. So okay, so let's also go ahead and unlock the better power. Pipeline connections. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I have to look it up. Or just scroll through. I want better power. Let's see. If I go to build, right, like this thing, power line connector, larger transformers. Yeah. Okay, so larger transformers. Yeah. Let's do it. Okay. So then I'm gonna tear this down. Let's build the large transformer. So that gives us 7,500 for a single guy. Is it annoying shapes? No, it's fine. We have wasted that space a bit. Okay, since the production's not up yet, maybe I just wasted a little money, but that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so let's put the big power connector in. and then regular water back. Connect him up. Power's already connected, so they'll get built quick. Because fortunately, all the connectors are built with a different team. So yeah, they get built up, which is a really fortunate thing. And yeah, so the central office went down because I cut off its utilities, but should be up and running again quick enough. Okay, and then so this is up and running, but it doesn't have water, insufficient water. Oh, right, because that just got shut down. But it's not going to have enough inputs. Let's turn all these off. It will build while we leave them in the off position. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead. We've got our loading bays. Let's get in what we need. So we're going to need 6 steel. Okay, carbon steel. We're currently sending 16 over. We're sort of in equilibrium here. And this is a source of a lot of our money, but hopefully we're going to change this over quick enough before we run out for our contract. So, okay, so we need 6 steel. So we're going to have to just get rid of a contract that delivers 6. So this is 4 and 4, so we can't get rid of, so maybe we just get rid of this one big guy. Can we upgrade these guys? Yeah, we could upgrade if we wanted. So, yeah. Okay, so let's bring this down to 10. And then we're going to add a delivery over to our wire maker. And that goes up to 6. Okay. And then it also needs it'll need 3 chrome, which I think we're making plenty of, aren't we? Where's the chrome? Oh, we're buying that, and we're getting a lot of that. Chrome. We're getting about 4. So we're getting about 4, and we're only using, oh, we're gonna save. We're only using, I'm trying to remember everything, because, so where do we use the chrome in the stainless steel production? So we're using 2 of the 4, and we need 3. I mean, I think we have a little bit of a backup of chrome, or a little bit, so yeah, okay. So let's set up a delivery. You can see how this is all going to come crashing down when I don't keep an eye on this. So right now we're sending 4 to the steel. Let's just send 3. We're sending 4, but the steel only needs 2. Okay, so we've over-delivered to it for a while. So let's change that down to 2, which will change that down to 1. And we're going to deliver 3 over to our steel. So we're under delivering by 1 to stainless steel right now. And we have a tiny backup here. We should have a decent amount in storage. Yeah, we've got a decent amount in storage in our stainless steel. But we really do want to upgrade that. It'd be nice to have like a internal to-do list we could keep. Obviously, I can. All right, there'll be a slight clip there. I had to pause for a bit and come back. What were we doing? We were talking about getting resources over. You know, get the play going. I know we're trying to make wire, and my assumption is we want to make sure we get all our deliveries going for. Well, so I just built a nice fancy transformer. It has 7,500 total. We're gonna need for water. It doesn't tell us while it's unpowered, huh? If I power it, or does it? Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, it needs 3K water total, so we're fine there. I assume we've got enough water. Yeah, with the amount of demand for water, we are also probably gonna want to go into the actual treating our own at some point. Okay, so I think the utilities are fine. So look at our deliveries. What's going into our wire? So we've got our carbon steel set up and our chrome ore. So the last thing we're going to need is our plastic, which we're not making any plastic. And so we built this whole thing and we didn't yet get the plastic going. Why did I not do that first? Interesting. Okay, well, is it worth just buying a little plastic and then setting up later? Because we're only going to need 3. Oh, and there's no option to buy at all. Are you... let's have a look. I had trouble with filtering earlier, I know. Same deal here. No plastic in the filters. I mean, it's possible. I really... Yeah, I hate that we have to click through everything. Well, okay, we know it won't be the known again, so... Okay, well, wasting petroleum, maybe? They do oil. Oil makes plastic. Gas. Gas company probably does it. Okay. Let's just, we need to get the plastic going. And, what do we figure out? That we can put the plastic production... We could do it in the resource processing? Possibly, if we have room there. Got coke processing. No plastic. Oh, we need a whole complex for it. Okay. Okay. So I think we'll set up a complex right here where the oil is being made anyway. Okay. Hopefully we got the money once again. And this is where we set up a terrible road. We'll have to do. Okay. And sure. Maybe do it this way. Okay. Hook you in. Alright, plastic production needs tiny bit of electricity, water. How much is one gonna make? Needs quite a lot of water actually. So we've only got enough drums going. We're getting 4 drums of plastic, which should be plenty for now. So I think we will we'll just be targeting the 1. So if we only need that, then I think we're okay with just the regular water and power. So where's my... I guess I'm going to do my loading bay along here, so we'll do this and hook in. Hopefully. Yeah. Something like that. And the water as well. Because you have to do that road thing. Maybe get a hook in there. But I like to have a row of it in case you need to bring more. Maybe we'll do it there. Do them up here. Did I already do that one? I already built the line, but whatever. Okay. Does that come up? Yeah, some ugliness right there. Okay, the power line came through. The water looks fine. It will come through. We'll hook it up. Oh. Okay. Where can you hook in? Will it hook in there? No idea if that's going to... Oh, it doesn't look like it will. Ew. What's your problem? That builds. then just right. Okay, that will build. Okay, just needs to be able to do a turn while it's got a bridge. Okay. So that gets that hooked up. We'll need our bring it in. So I think we're only bringing in. So we're gonna bring in gas. Distribution. Can we bring it in? Like, it is natural gas, right? I'm not crazy. Natural gas. So there's a distribution. Connection on natural gas distribution out to the complex to be connected to the gas pipes. It's weird because this is like, I mean, distribution versus transport. Like, what's the difference? I mean, it because roads transport. It's like I thought this was sort of. It's pretty weird. I mean, like I'll try this. I feel like it's very unclear if that will actually. So, and we're gonna need a tank, but see, I can do this connector without a tank. My belief is that this is only to hook up into like a something that will handle utilities and not actually But hey, I guess we could just dump it if we need to. So like, yeah, if I put another one in here. I'm just leaving room because I know I've made a mess of a lot of things here. Okay, and then if we run these pipes, it's the first time I've run like natural gas pipes. Like that. Like what's gonna happen? Is it gonna store some gas? I mean, gas storage. But I mean, is it gonna be able to use the gas in our plastic production? We're gonna find out. Put the plastic production in there. I know the plastic itself. I mean, I'm gonna assume that's industrial. Because yeah, it's not like an end product. Industrial. So we'll make some industrial storage. Let's throw you all the way on the end. Okay. Yeah, I'm really curious. Makes a funny noise. Yeah, see, it's not... Building connection on natural gas distribution network to the complex in which it's built. Like, I guess distribution network. Connect natural gas distribution and production facilities with end customers. Yeah, I think it's like I don't think this can transport the gas. I mean, I don't... No? Okay, no, it does say usage now. So strange. I mean, I don't know what usage means in this case. We're not transporting the gas anymore. This is probably filling up. Actually, it's not even close. Where is this gas going? What? So we're... Is it just going in here? Okay, so yeah, that's gone now. And there it's filling up. Okay. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know what I thought then. It is just a way to transport the gas. Yeah, I think that needs... I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but... Like, I don't understand why storage and transport and distribution, I don't understand the distinction here. Like, I understand utility, but I don't understand what these extra, like, you know, it's just sort of a, I mean, because the only difference is, I mean, these are all, you know, fluids and gas, right? Um, as opposed to what, though? Like industrial, I mean, you can still transport, like with a tank, you can still transport liquid and gas right here. Yeah, weird. All right, anyway, so, but I don't think we need that now then. So we're getting what we need there. We're making plastic, and the plastic is being stored. Perfect. So we do need a loading bay to send the plastic over to our wire. So let's go ahead and get our distribution for that going. So industrial loading. And connect that to the main road. And this can go to the internal road. So that'll deliver that plastic. Let's go ahead and just set up, well, that'll need to get built. Okay, so this is all up and running. How are we doing? Is it receiving these? It's got carbon, it's got plenty of carbon. And it's got chrome. So all we need now is the plastic. And we can turn those on and watch our electricity go crazy. Ooh, oh, yep, our incinerator's up and running. And this isn't running down too low, so that's good. So with our incinerator going, assume it is delivering power. It's not really saying it's outputting, as usual. Usage is a weird one. Storing electricity. Storage for power. How do I... It's storing power. Will it start using it? Who knows? Mayor, what do you want? I'm sure you want money. Yeah, what a surprise. 5 grand. Oh, that's cheap. Yeah, I'll pay 5 grand to get 10. That's pretty good. I only got 2 a long time ago. Okay. Last delivery between mining, coal, and electric, because there was no available storage at electric. Between mining, coal. Oh, so yeah, we're over delivering coal now. It looks like we're simply not using enough electricity. Yeah, yeah, coal. Oh, plus the byproducts. Are we sending byproducts out of here? So from the electric utility, yeah, I don't think we are. So okay, let's go ahead and start that. At least I'll clear that out a bit. Send the electric to the waste. Again, I think only 1 a day. You know, I mean, it would be nice to clean it out a bit quicker, but yeah. Yeah, okay. For now, we'll leave that. Okay, did we set up plastic? We did not. All right, plastic. From plastic to our steel wires. I forget. Is it 3? I'm gonna set to 3 and have a quick look. Yeah, uses 3, so 3 should do it. Okay, so let's give that a day to make it over. Wait for save. Okay. City clinic is overwhelmed. You know, who's this? You're not the mayor? Oh no, you are the mayor. You just asked me for money. Shaking me down. Now it's more money. It was 5 grand for 10. Or it was like 10 opinion points. Still never figured out what opinion... Influence you spend on things. Opinion improves... Seems like it definitely improved out the rates we get from sales, but... no. You know what? I got 2 influence from you. I don't think there's anything I can do to spend it. Okay, so let's check. Do we have... We have plastic, we have carbon. Let's turn you guys on. And we can see the usage going up there. Yeah, okay. But we're okay. We're in our limits. Nice. Okay. Successful. Successful. We have wires. We have wires. A wrench in the works. Don't like the sound of that. Okay. So, problem. We run into kickouts with the carbon steel. We're running into storage problems. We're not be able to accept your delivery. So you're not going to let me sell. It's just a small one. So I can decrease the relationship and get a payment from him. Let's just keep increasing. We'll take the money hit for now. We've got other use for that steel. Actually, the funny thing is, now that we actually are consuming that steel, we know we want to. Let's sell the wires. All right, Gerald. We do have you to sell to. Gerald, we've never talked to you. Gerald, I want to chat to you. Let's improve our relationship. I thought we had lunch with you when we set up that relationship a while ago. So looking for Gerald. This is useless. Panhandle. I thought that was. It's the CEO of Panhandle. Wasn't that who we were gonna make that contract with? Wires. Yeah, CEO of. So is it just that we don't know the CEO? Interesting. Gerald Power Panhandle. Panhandle. Oh, there's two panhandles? That's not frustrating. Which panhandle is it? Panhandle components. Panhandle components. There we go. Gerald. So we know you're sales guy. That's why we can send someone over. I want to meet you, Gerald. Ask for this person to introduce someone there. I want to take you to lunch. How can I? Why can't I take you to lunch? Interesting. I know you, apparently. Huh. All right. Well, let's improve the relationship with the sales guy at least. Take you to lunch. And then we have exactly 15 now. Could ask for an introduction. Yeah, to your CEO? Why not? Okay, cool. So now I know your CEO. Now I can take him to lunch. And then the CEO, that didn't get me enough to get anything else of him. But I mean, hopefully, I don't know if it uses the combined opinion. We'll find out. So now we're going to try to sell wires. See, now there's Gerald with his 15 opinion of us. Okay, so we're making 12 wires. We're not using anything else. Start a contract sending at least 12 per delivery. So we need to do this one minimum, but we're making 12 a day. Oh, I guess we didn't need to make 12 a day. We could have made. Just made the one, and then yeah, whatever. Okay, so we're making plenty. So 12 a day. That yeah, we're not gonna clear it out. That's like 3. It's like 2.5. Ew. We're way over making. So we're gonna need more contracts. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. All right. Yeah, it's hard to keep up with like this per day, per delivery. You know, per delivery is like in sets of multiple days. So really want you mathing here. All right, I'm gonna speed up time. Let's let the salesperson come back. Yeah, okay. I mean, it makes more than the carbon, I guess. Yeah. Okay. All right, and there we go, and that's what we needed. Ooh, okay, so good work with that production line. You'll be able to expand, get a cash bonus, get rewarding research points. So I know I think we're fine. We're making good money. I always take the research because it will just keep improving our lives. Yeah. Okay. So getting wired. Oh, so there we go. Yeah. And now produce 120 crates of wires over 30. Yeah, so again, that's only 4 a day, and we're making 12 a day. Yeah, I really overproduced here. So actually, since I did that, let's go ahead and see if we can find. So this is the annoying thing, is that I can't filter by wires. Now I can. So I guess they only add the ability to filter once you start producing. It's a bit weird because you might, if you want to set up beforehand. So yeah, all of these places make wires. I don't know. They say this one has camera. It doesn't say it makes wires, so I'm not sure. But this one definitely does. And so yeah, sure. So Agnes, can you introduce us? First, I'll take you to lunch. And then you go ahead and introduce me to someone who makes wires. So looks like Ruby Haynes or Lester Hillman. I don't care. Ruby Haynes. All right, hi Ruby of Orca Holdings. So I'm gonna have lunch with you as well. And yeah, I think I'd like to sell you some wires, Ruby. We have to wait for our salesperson to come back though. Ooh, another promotion or training. Okay, so they currently are VP of Operations. Each new level cost for negotiating access. So that would only. Oh yeah, because that's good. So we'll make the lots cheaper. Each new level factory utility usage minus 5% available. So yeah, I mean both of these are nice. Saves money. I mean 5%, but it adds up. Especially we saw the lot prices are increasing. And this is, you know, we do have this issue where we are going to have to be buying more utilities, maybe. I mean, I think electricity, what I need to just plan on is, you know, I mean, we already know we've overstocked on coal. So we've got production, coal production to make more electricity. We just build another plant. So I think we're okay. Water is the other interesting, because we're talking about making some water. And then available. Yeah, you know what? Let's take the cheaper deals. Yeah. Okay. Great. Okay, so we're up and running with another production. Love to get to the point, so we're only making industrial products. Would love to get to the point where we're actually, you know, building, like creating some end consumer product that that other, you know, that the city can use, or someone, like for example, like there's nothing, because these are only active, but like I mean eventually, yeah, like these are all industrial as well, I suppose. Light bulbs, maybe not. I mean they can be parts, right? But they can also be end products, like light bulbs. Consumer goods, see? So yeah. Like I'd like to get into that. I mean, okay, so look, we make a lot of steel now. Let's say stainless steel, jet engines, appliances. Something like that would be kind of fun. Yeah, and you know, oh look at that. Look at that. That is what we want. We want to make appliances because we have all of this, except glass, but we have a mission to make glass. So if you know, if we're not given a mission, I think that'll be the fun. Just kind of let's get to making appliances and selling them. Although you can't buy or sell them in this scenario. So unless a mission comes up, I guess we would literally just stockpile and do nothing with it. All right. Yeah. I mean, so getting wired, we need to get this to 120. I mean, that's definitely going to happen. I'm just going to run speed. Let's let that go down. Let's let that mission go off and see if that leads to anything else if another investor comes along. Oh, yeah. See, there we go. Funding round available. Series C. Investors with fully satisfied performance will help you raise another funding round and then an IPO. Okay. Okay. So it looks like, yeah, so we want to satisfy this investor, Willard Boone. Is there a more investor name? Well, I guess, for Chester as well. Okay, so we've got that one, and then, oh, I see. So, right, we've raised a Series B. It's weird. It says you raise Series, you satisfy the investors. I don't get it. I think it's just the achievement of it. You satisfy by satisfying 2 investors. That's considered you successfully raised your Series B. But they already gave us the money, so I don't know. Unless, okay, no, it's like I finish these objectives, the 3rd investor will be happy, and then we'll get a Series C offering, I guess. Okay. Anyway, that's our goal. We need to get this last investor up and running. So we finished the mission. Sold. Last year we can coal failed because there's no room. Yeah. We're definitely not consuming enough electricity. Hopefully that won't send anything else into a spin out. Like, what are we stopping? I mean, everything's going up. I don't know. I feel like deliveries are going to stop, but I guess as long as the end product is running. Yeah. Okay. So let's get glass going. Actually, what are we at time? We're right at the hour here, so I think this is actually a great stopping place. So next time we will kick off our glass production, which is an entirely new chain, somewhat new chain. Because, yeah, it's sand and soda, which we don't. We're going to mine sand. And then sulfur, we know we can get a hold of. Potash. Yeah, you can't get potash at all. So yeah, it looks like that's the route we're going to be taking for the soda. Okay. Uh-oh, contract problem. Oh. What? Oh, I did that again. This is what I did in the first video. It's so annoying. I forgot. I wish there was a warning of this of some kind, or you could set up alerts or something. But I've got plenty of wire. I know that. I'm sure. Yeah, 156 crates of wire. But the dude showed up. He showed up at headquarters, right? Like, imagine this. Imagine, our man Gerald's like delivery guy shows up at our headquarters. He's right here at this depot, and he's like, "Where's my wires?" And it's like they're not here. And so he's like, "Well, hell with that. I'm out of here." Like, and it's like it's not like, "Well, can you give us a set? We'll just call our plant down the road, and or here's the address for it, and if you can go pick it up from there." But no. Okay, so whatever. We are going to, let's get that delivery done before we close off here. So wires are going to go to the headquarters. I think we're at least 8 a day, because don't we have 2 wire contracts going? Oh, hell with it. We'll just, well, I don't want to send it all if we're not actually selling them. Okay, so 8 for now. How many contracts did we have? Only the 1 right now. Yeah, we need to set up. That's right. We were meeting a bunch of people to set up another one. So yeah, we're only selling 4 right now. We're waiting for our salesperson to get back. Oh no, I thought we'd got a contact with another wire person. They only buy them, or they only let us buy them. See, there's no way to know that, Okay. All right. We'll need to remember for next time, I suppose. But yeah, so the contract's messed up. All right. So look, we're sorry. We're sorry. We're so sorry. All right. Yeah. Take some money. I know you'll hate us a little more, but there'll be plenty next time. Okay. Okay. Let's leave it there. And thank you for bearing with and watching. And we'll see you next time.